God. This was like a race against time getting all this together. I was on another app doing my makeup, and there was a lot of people watching on there. It was a lot. Welcome, 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 welcome. I know I fell off last week, so it was very important that, this week I was like, oh, I gotta be there, and I'm a workaholic, y'all. A lot of people don't know, but I'm a workaholic, and I put so many hours into my job, and last week my schedule was just a little hectic. So hi, welcome, Indestructible. Thank you for subscribing to the Lipstick Lesbian. I'm so excited. You've binged all of the videos, so you've seen how it started and where it came from and how it became what it is today, and where I want to take the direction of the channel. It was a lot. It was a lot of terms and that I had to come to, and you guys know that I started this channel with my ex, and I decided to keep pushing forward with it, and take it in a good department or a good direction. Oh, thank you. I think that in life, when you get backed against the wall, the only thing you have to do is fight. Unfortunately, some people choose to give up, but it's good to hear that, somebody is actually inspired. Like, that means a lot to me. That's the reason why I'm here. If you guys follow me on Instagram, then you've seen at least one reaction from one person from watching my videos. A lot of people hit me up in my DMs. Some people leave comments under here. You guys can read the comments. Some people hit me up on Snapchat, and I've had a couple track me down on Facebook. You follow me everywhere, so you see the good and the ratchet, because here I'm good. Everywhere else I turn into a baby mom real quick. I'm a completely different person, especially when you're with people that you're comfortable with, and you're in settings where you're comfortable. Of course you become a different person. Listen, I think a lot of people just watch me get ready in real time, like rush doing my hair and rush putting on my my makeup and everything. That was a very interesting experience. Leanna, thank you for subscribing to the Lipstick Lesbian. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So you guys know why I'm here. A lot of people had a lot of questions about the Lipstick Lesbian. There were some people that were hitting me up, and they were asking stuff, and you want to hear about a new or potential boo thing? We'll conquer that. Let's just get into the Lipstick Lesbian real quick. Oh, you know what? That's what I wanted to do. So I did put up a video a little while ago, because I started to get a little bit discouraged, and I talked about how I was traveling, actually, and I had met somebody. I met this girl on this flight, and she was going through a really, really bad breakup with one of her ex-boyfriends, and I just sat there and I just talked to her, and I gave her the same advice that I would give anybody else. I gave her the advice that was given to me. I let her know that, she is somebody and she is important, and not to let no man bring her worth down, but just to keep aspiring. I told her to look around. I was like, look where you are. Look where you are. Sky is the limit. You are literally in the sky. Literally in the sky. And believe it or not, we actually followed each other, and from there, she agreed to do a live video with me on Instagram, and just basically talked about what her experience was like meeting me and talking to me, and in the process of you know getting kind words. And I'm not a relationship expert. I have a failed marriage under my belt, but still, yeah, sometimes people do need somebody to listen. Oh, sorry. Oh, I was waiting to get that piece of hair out of my mouth since I curled my hair. It was horrible. I couldn't find it though. It was weird. Yeah, sometimes people do need somebody to listen. Sometimes people not only need somebody to listen, but they need somebody to see them. They need somebody to understand what they're going through. And a lot of times in a busy world, we don't take the time out to listen to other people. You guys know that I'm a huge fan of Kaylani. I've actually built a relationship with one of her aunts. One thing we do is barely talk about Kaylani. She's an inspiration to me. She actually was helping me with my jewelry business. When my jewelry business, before it went on hiatus, I kind of like pushed it to the back a little bit. But when I was talking to her before I got off the phone with her, this was actually just last night, I let her know. I was just like, I want you to know that even though we're in different time zones and we have never met, I see you. I see you. Like, you were the only person that said, let me show you the ropes. I see you. And even when I'm very busy and I get caught up in everything I'm doing, I see you. And she was just like, that was really powerful. It's not that I'm out here trying to be a shaman or anything else like that. I'm not trying to be the Pied Piper luring people in. I know what it feels like to be depressed, and I know what it feels like to not feel loved. And, I've said it a million times. My mom has always been emotionally abusive towards me. I've never had a good relationship with her. So because of that alone, I've always tried to seek in other people what I couldn't seek in her. And until you deal with the issues that you have, you're never, ever, ever going to be able to, get past those things. You're going to carry them everywhere with you. So that is one thing I learned about myself. And even though I'm not fully healed, I'm still learning to, deal with those and self-soothe and things like that. Oh, my story helped you. Listen, guys, I understand this. You can always reach out to me. Always. Like, people slide in my DM sometimes on a negative type tip, but if you need to vent or talk to somebody and you want to be in a no judgment zone, by all means, hit me up. Hit me up. You guys could, even if it's just to say, I just need to get this off my chest. You don't have to respond. That's completely fine. Or, if you need to say, like, I've been through what you've been through. That's completely fine. I'm still getting over what I went through. Like, this whole ordeal with my ex, like, I'm still dealing with that. That shit wasn't that long ago. So, understand that we go through it. We go through it. Do you ever not feel safe? At one point in time, I didn't feel safe. And that's the God honest truth. When you say this situation, I take it that you're talking about, like, me putting myself in the forefront like this, like me putting myself out there. Yes, at one point in time, I didn't feel safe. It's a reason why, though. It's not like I felt like my ex was going to attack me or anything else like that. It wasn't that at all. It was something else that made me not feel safe. And unfortunately, you got to deal with those things. How long did we date? Who? Me and... Let me tell y'all, so I just had a bad connection and a call came through, but my phone is on Do Not Disturb. Nobody should be able to call me. That's weird. Oh, back to the questions. How long did we date? We dated for a couple years before we got engaged. it's amazing how people are connected through similar experiences. Oh yeah, most definitely, people are connected, and that's the reason why I'm here. Like everybody's like, you're so transparent. You're so transparent. I don't feel like I'm transparent. I feel like that I'm just letting people know, like, you're not alone. That's not me being transparent. That's me letting people know you're not alone. It's just that's how I process it in my head. That's exactly how I process it. Like, there are people out there that went through what I went through. There were people out there that didn't feel love. They felt low. They were with somebody that, didn't see them. You're not alone at all. You know, the more I'm here by myself, because me and April were together for a really long time. We lived together and everything. And when I decided to, well, not even decided to, when I had to be alone and be on my own, I started to get to know me. I started to get to know me, and hindsight is everything. Because not only did I get to know me, I started to actually get to know the relationship that I was in and see it for what it really was. So somebody just said, everything's a learning lesson. It is what it is. When did I not feel safe? Okay, so here's the kicker, right? Y'all know that if you want to contact me, you can contact me. Y'all know that if you want to email me, you can email me. All of my information is there. Now, I have multiple email addresses, so, when I get certain emails to certain places, I know what it's about, basically. Within a very small time period, I got 3 emails from 3 supposed different people. I don't know if they were different people. I don't know if it was the same people. But all 3 people were trying to get me to meet up with them. Like, far away. And then I felt like one of the people, like, they were trying to figure out, like, exactly where I was. And that's when I didn't feel safe. I just was just like, what? And you guys know that, like, I'm in therapy, so I talked to my therapist about it. My therapist was just like, that's alarming, and you have to be careful, and just watch what you say and don't put too much information out there. And that's the reason why I decided not to talk about my move or relocating or anything like that, because like I said, this was in a very small time period. And another thing is that all 3 people also kind of hit me up on Instagram as well. And the one thing that connected all 3 profiles is that they were mainly following celebrities. They didn't have no pictures up. They didn't have anything up. That nothing existed at all. They were just, there. And then I was with my best friend. This was a few weeks ago. I was with my best friend. And somebody sent me a message on Instagram, and they're like, well, I'm in California for the weekend. You should let me take you on a date. Let me just say this. I have a right to choose who I want to go out with. I have a right to choose who I don't want to go out with. And just because somebody hits me up and say, let me take you out, or, I'm attracted to you or whatever, that doesn't mean that I'm automatically going to be like, oh yeah, let's exchange information and let's meet up and let's go out. It doesn't work like that. At all. First of all, I'm the most awkward person to meet in person, only for the simple fact that social anxiety exists in me, and I'm getting better, but I take the liberty. I have a producer. I do have a producer. I have somebody that helps me produce this. I took it to my producer, and she Googled the girl, just the screen name. Just Googled the screen name, because once again, this is one of those profiles where you can't tell anything about anything. And when she Googled it, it was just, this person comments under posts, but they're one of those, like, argumentative people that's always in some BS and cursing people out on Instagram and stuff like that. And I'm just like, wow, like, seriously, like, this information is out there. Yeah, it was red flags for me, and I think it's even bigger red flags when you have anxiety. So that that's pretty interesting. Very, very interesting. Somebody asked, I don't know what's going on, but that was the weirdest thing ever. Like, my app just froze. You're freezing now on YouTube? You're freezing now? Somebody asked me if I had a boo or if I had a potential boo. That's great. Yeah, their social media can do that. And the thing about it is that when it comes to social media, um, this girl or guy, or I don't even know who it was, but um, hmm, this girl or guy, I don't know who they were. Um, I don't think that that's their regular profile. I really don't think that that's their regular profile. I think they get on there and they shot their shot at me, but like, I don't know. It was it was very strange, very, and I was just like, okay. So it was interesting, interesting. You guys are like just taking this into a totally different direction. We're supposed to be talking about the intimate details of the Sidechick. So many people had so many questions about that whole ordeal, and so much. I look confident now because I am healing. I'm going to be nowhere near done healing for some time. But yeah. Um, did everybody find out the truth from this side chick? Side chick? Listen. Because I'm a different person now, and I'm upfront and honest, I tell people I'm 5'5". I tell people straight what it was because, like I said, Nia, I was friends with Nia. Nia was in my life after that whole ordeal. We were friends. Like, it was a group of us. And so, like, I, like, I'm just a honest person. Like, if it ever came up, I do have a past. Like, so I was dating my ex-girlfriend. This was years ago. This was before I met April. So I was dating my ex-girlfriend. Now, mind you, we wasn't together, but we were, dating again. So I was dating my ex-girlfriend, and she went out with us. She went out with me, Nia, and the rest of our friends. It was a big group of us. And Nia was throwing shots all night. Nia was throwing shots all night. And I pulled her off to the side, and I was like, yo, what the fuck is your problem? Like, why are you being so nasty towards her? Like, why are you being mean? Well, I completely forgot. We're going to call my ex Heaven. I completely forgot because remember, I told Nia, like, I can't do this with you no more. I just can't do this with you no more, It's done. My ex Heaven was the one that I was dealing with after Nia, and we were on and off for 9 years, y'all. 9 years back and forth with each other, and so I completely forgot that had happened, and I don't know if Nia had an issue with her, and then also masculine women got this whole thing with the alpha male, and they always have to be dominant, they always have to be on top. So I don't know if it has something to do with that too. Like, oh, this stud is around, because she damn sure wasn't like that when April came around at all. And I thought that was very, very strange. But I do think that has something to do with it. So, you 5'5" brown eyes, caramel complexion. She's actually not. Her hometown is not far from my hometown. Yeah, what's her name? Claudette Ortiz. Her hometown is not far from my hometown. And if I'm not mistaken, she went to the same high school that one of my ex-girlfriends went to. Two of my ex-girlfriends. Ugh, God. Yeah, Claudette and Clef. Sorry about my nails. I do my own nails and they're starting to not look as pretty. Yes, Hayden. What is your question? I'm a little nervous. The rhinestones are starting to come off. Like, yo, I live for rhinestones. Like, oh no, my rhinestones. I didn't know that was, oh crap. Like, I have like 1,000,001. You can't see them. Rhinestones. Different colors, glass rhinestones, jelly rhinestones. Hayden, what's your question? Everybody thinks that I bedazzle everything. Would I notice red flags if it happens again? Okay, so this is the thing. I have a producer. I have a producer for all of this that I'm doing. Everything that I do, I sit down with my producer and we discuss it. So please understand that because I have a producer, my producer almost doubles as a manager. Kind of. Almost. I want her to be my manager, but I don't think she's gonna go for it. But I kind of like push her into that position. When things like that come to me, I am not the only one that sees it. I'm not the only one that sees it. So that's another thing. Like, when I get these alarming messages, like, I'm not the only one that get red flags at all. So even if I don't catch something or I just like brush something off, I'm like, which that hasn't happened so far. But let's just say hypothetically, if I was to brush something off, oh, there's backup. There is backup. Let me see. I think I missed something. All right. You mentioned ex-girlfriends kind of a lot. Do you think we lesbians tend to get into relationships a lot? I know hetero people do. My producer is not a ghostwriter because she doesn't write anything for me. When we sit down, I bounce ideas off of her, and she tells me if it works or not. So there's things that I've brought to her, and I'm just like, come on, let's sit down, let's brainstorm. What do you think about this? No, it's not going to work. I'll ask why. She'll explain why. I'll bounce it around a little bit, and then, it's done. Like, she doesn't write anything for me at all. Ex-girlfriends, listen. I think that, now remember, everything is connected. When wait, hold on. The side chicks. We're going to get to that real quick about the side chicks. Wait, what was I saying? There's so much going on. Hold on. I gotta come back. Oh, okay. So remember what I said, that when it came to me and I having a good relationship with my mom, so I was always seeking that love in other people, and that's an issue, because then I became a serial relationship artist. So every time I would get out of a relationship, I would be right back into another one. And the thing about it is that wasn't healthy for me. But at that moment in time, I didn't know that it wasn't healthy. I was just trying to appease the feeling that I was missing. I was trying to get something that I didn't have. And I think that when somebody says, I want you, at that moment in time when I was that person, it gave me that soothing feeling that I needed. It really, really did. So the one thing about it is that whether you're straight, lesbian, gay, bisexual, pansexual, whatever you want to be, or whatever you want to be, but whatever you are, we as humans have a tendency to have patterns. Some people don't like to be in relationships. Some people love to be in relationships. You can't say, do you think we as lesbians, because all lesbians aren't the same. I know lesbians that will date and never want to be in a relationship. I know straight people that will date and never want to be in a relationship. So It's just a little bit different for everybody, I guess. Let me see. I think I missed something. See, the way I got my phone hooked up, I don't have it in my normal thing. You've been alone for 12 years? So, do you not want to date? Do you like bounce around from woman? I mean, like, do you not want to be in a relationship? Do you date from woman to woman? Or how does that work? Because I don't think that could be me. I mean, okay, so, um, just real quick, I'm just giving her you shouldn't settle. You shouldn't settle at all. You should be able to find what you want in somebody, but understand that there's no such thing as the perfect person. So you do have to take the good with the bad. But just to answer the question, what are we talking about? Because you don't understand the title. Um, I'm a lesbian. Yeah. And I was in a relationship, but I was messing with a woman that was also in a relationship. So that's why it's called the Sidechick. It got really, really messy. That was a really crazy situation I was in. But in relationships and stuff like that now, and patterns and people and stuff like that. Daughter by the summertime. Why by the summertime? Is that really enough time to get to know someone? Well, I guess if you want to just be up under her and don't want anything serious, that's completely fine. That is completely fine, I guess. It just got like really awkwardly quiet. I don't have my vape. I love my vape and I don't have it near me. Have I begun to fully heal from the side chick, like from that whole situation, or from dealing with the girl that I eventually became friends with? I've been single for over a year, single and celibate. I need to get my shit together. uh, I mean, is it really getting your shit together, or is it, just finding what it is that you want? I don't think that there's anything wrong with being single and celibate if that's what you want to do. If that's not what you want to do and you want to be out there, yeah, get your shit together. Did I fully heal from the girl that I was messing with? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, a long time ago. Um, that wasn't a healthy situation to be in for anybody at all. And the thing about it is that, like, people tell you what they want when they first meet you. It's up to you to listen or not. It's not like she wanted anything serious from me. She didn't want anything serious. It was fun, it was escape from the fucking whack relationships we were in. And then let me tell y'all, right? So remember I told you guys about Jamie, Nia's girlfriend? Girl. When me and Nia became friends again, we were friends for a hot minute too. Why is she trying to hook me up with Jamie? Why would you try to hook me up with your ex that you cheated on with me? Oh my God, it was so much. And then my mother is Puerto Rican, so I'll get down with a Puerto Rican girl real quick. That situation, no, because Jamie's Puerto Rican, and I was like, no. I know I can get crazy. That side of me comes out, and I can really get crazy. So I don't want to be around for when she get crazy. At all. God forbid she found out all the details of everything that happened while I was messing around with her, if I was interested in her. Bizarre is not the word. Listen, when me and Nia became cool, Nia felt as though she was my father. I don't know why. You know, she would be like, oh, such and such came to me and told me they wanted to take you out on a date. You should give them a chance. And I would be like, girl, first of all, why are they coming to you like you own me? That's number one. If somebody wants to come out on a date with me, they need to be woman enough to approach me themselves, and then we can go from there. But for the simple fact that they scary asses is going through you, I don't want no parts. No parts. Because now they think that, you know, you some type of parental figure to me. No. No. That was that I don't even know how I feel about that one at all. I know, right? You're absolutely right. People don't think before they try and play matchmaker, and that's another thing. Like, I know that I'm not into every woman I walk across, and I know you're not into every woman you walk across. So why the hell would you try and set me up with everything that you see coming along? I don't get it. Or like my sister. My sister's the type of person that called me. She was, hey Kita, listen, I just called an Uber and I got this girl number for you because she was real cute. First of all, you not even gay, number one. Number two, how do you like you've seen me with different women, but you've seen me with like a rainbow of different women. I really don't discriminate. So, you know, my women tend not to be the same. I mean, I guess people say I have a type. Sure, everybody has a type, but I'm all inclusive when it comes to dating. If, you know, you catch my eye and, you know, I'm interested, then I have no problem giving you a little bit of time. But my sister really be on some bullshit. I'd be like, Felicia, what does she look like? Oh, and then she'll describe the person. And I know for a fact that even when somebody describes somebody, they don't look nothing like the way they describe them. Why? Because in your mind, you built up this profile that is never the same as the next person's profile. You can be describing the same exact person and say two totally different things. So, have I ever dated a man? Yeah, I've dated men. Well, when I was a teenager, if that counts. I have been out of the closet since I was 15. When I started dating women, it's been 15 years since I started dating women. Um, Men, I don't have a problem with men at all. And some guys think that lesbians have problems with men, but I don't have a problem with men. And it's just not the thing for me. I die for the softness of a woman's body. It is everything to me. You know, her curves to her lips, everything. Even more masculine women, they still have, you know, this 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 feminism to them. I just I can't I can't and then listen, I'm gonna say probably 6 years ago, it was this guy I grew up with. He is like every girl's dream. Light skin, tall, hazel eyes, curly hair, really attractive guy. And he came to me and he was just like, you know, I've always wanted to be with you. You know, we're adults now, just give me a chance. And I was like, that's never going to work out. You're attractive enough to get any girl you want. You shouldn't be bargaining in my direction at all. There's nothing that you could do for me. And he was just like, you know, I know that you like women. You can be with women. And I was just like, son, if I was with you, I would fucking cheat on you with a woman every other day. You would never be able to find me. I'd be like, yeah, we're dating, and I would be laid up with another woman. You would not exist to me ever. This would never work out, and I'm sorry, but like, I don't know why guys don't get it sometimes. Like they see me and I'm feminine, and I get it. The hair, the makeup, the nails, all that. I'm a little ashy. It's okay. Gelato. Sorry. Okay. Yeah. I mean, light skin not your type. Light skin not your type. Light skin not everybody type. I was talking to one of my homegirls, and you know who is so cute? Breezy that played on Empire. Free to Gats. She too short for me, but she is so cute. Oh my god. Hello brown skin self. Some men feel like they could change women because some men are ignorant. They don't know any better, And this is the thing, like women, if you have sons, educate your sons. We are living in a generation where everybody needs to start being more understanding. I'm not saying that you have to tiptoe around any subject or, like bite your tongue for anything, but just school your sons. So in the future, women like me don't have to deal with the nigga I said no. No, nigga, I said no. Because I have to do that a lot. I've had guys like grab me in public. Like grab me by my arm, like, come here, ma. You got a sister? Like you look alright. You got a sister? She bad? Give my number. How about that one? What about your mom? I date moms too. Frida is sexy. Yeah, she is. And I think she might be from Philly, but I don't have no connects. Ooh, child. If y'all only knew, like if y'all looked at my comments on Instagram, I'd be like, oh, I wonder if I can slide in her DMs. I only do it with celebrities, I swear to God. Like Janelle Monáe, I was commenting on the Y'all, listen. YouTube is acting up today. I never had to go through all this with the whole connections and stuff like that. Let me see. I'm just trying to go back and make sure. Yes, Janelle Monáe is a lady lover from what I heard. And if anybody knows anybody that knows Janelle Monáe, tell her to give me a call. Because why not? Why not? A lot of people say that she's dating the chick from Dear White People, the one that's in her video. But when I was reading the blogs, they're not really dating. I don't know. She could just be a video girl. She could be dating. Even if she was dating her, I still would be like, call me. I'll be waiting. Oh, creepy. Yo, my best friend be like, yo, you're the creepiest person ever. Because I could be like a real sleazeball. Like I could. If I was on Love and Hip Hop, yo, I would give Rich dollars and run for his money. Yo, it's so crazy because sometimes I be too forward and like I really don't like be. Am I frozen now? Let it go, let it go. Is it still frozen? What was the last thing you heard me say? Is it freezing for some people and not others? I never had, when I was on live last time, I didn't have these problems at all. This is really, really fucked up. So this is the thing about me and music videos. I don't really watch them like that. I have to be really, really interested to actually go and look up a music video. Only because I feel like sometimes music videos portray a lifestyle that a lot of us can't afford. And a lot of times those celebrities don't even be living that lifestyle. Yes, YouTube is messing up. Who I need to call? Does anybody know how can I get in contact with the president of YouTube? Because this is unacceptable. I wanted to go different with my eyeshadow. Could I see myself in a sexless relationship? When you say sexless, what do you mean? Like no sex at all? None whatsoever. And then you have to think about it like this, right? You gotta figure out what somebody classifies as sex. Because I do have a second therapist who's in a long distance relationship, and she only sees her boyfriend, I think she said 3 times a year. But she was like, the rest of the time, we're just really, really creative. So you can say that for 4 months she doesn't have sex, but if she considers phone sex or, dirty pictures sex, then that's different. No type of sexual intimacy or mm-mm. Mm-mm. No. I'm a very, very, when I'm with somebody, I'm a very sexual person with that person. So, like, if I'm with you and I'm rocking with you, you got some needs to satisfy. I can't go a certain amount of period without sex, or else, you're gonna know, because then I'm gonna have a nasty attitude 24/7. I'm gonna be really bitchy. I'm gonna just be like, it's not that other people would know, but the person I'm dealing with, they'll know. Like, like if you don't give me sex, you call me, I'll be like, oh my God, girl, what do you want? What do you mean? What's wrong with you? Nothing is wrong with me. Nothing. You hear that? Nothing. Exactly what you've been giving me. Nothing. No sex. No. Like, I'm one of those girls. It's so bad. It's so bad. Like, and then like I'm real. I'm a creep. I'm a creep too. So like you'll know like when I'm horny, because then I'll start texting you like shit, like while you at work, like send me a pic, like let me see what that thing looking like. I'm that girl. I'm that girl. Like, Jesus Christ. So this is the thing, right? When it comes to online dating, you have to know exactly what you want, and you have to be able to communicate what you want to the next person. You also need to let them know, I've never been with a woman before. This is very new for me. I'm not exactly sure, what's going to happen and stuff like that. That stuff is very important. You have to, you gotta let people know. Wait, you had to ask, like, wait, hold on, let me go back. Yeah, the thing about it is that, like, if you're having sex with somebody that, like, you can just put your all into it, sex is amazing. It is absolutely amazing. And like I said, I'm that girl that, like, when I start getting in the mood, and then when we get to see each other, oh, I'm all over you like flies on shit. All over you from top to bottom. And y'all know, I like tall women. I will climb you every inch like a fucking tree. Every inch like a tree. I mean, it don't get no more straight than that. And the thing about it is that when I first meet people, like, they'll never know. I'm very reserved. Climb that tree, boo. Climb that tree. Shay, there is absolutely nothing wrong with that. At all. Whatsoever. If you want to wait till you're married, that is completely fine. You know your limits, you know your boundaries. Don't let anybody push them. There is nothing wrong with that. To each is own. I will say this one more time for the people in the back. This is a no judgment zone. So whatever you decide to do with your snatch, that is your snatch. You protect that snatch. You guide it in the direction you want it to go, or you don't want it to go. Girl, ain't nothing wrong with it. Trust me, ain't nothing wrong with it. I've come across people that, that are celibate. Me, I'm like, I need pictures. I need videos. You need to be sending me voice memos. All that. Yeah, when I first start dealing with people, I do tend to be more reserved. Like, you can't, come on, you can't let the freak out for everybody. Like, come on. You cannot let the freak out for everybody. So you gotta test the waters and see who deserves it, or who, you know, you see it going somewhere with. Because if you, no. Um, when I was dating, this was a time period between April and my ex. When I was dating, I wasn't sleeping with any of those girls whatsoever. We went out, you know. Your memories are coming back. What memories we talk about? Let me know. I want to know about your memories. That is the sweetest thing ever. You love her more and more every day. I wish somebody would love me more and more every day. Nah, just kidding. Love myself. But like I said, what you decide to do, you know, with your body, if you're with somebody that 100% respects you, then, you know, like, it doesn't matter what anybody else thinks or anything else like that. Like, I commend you for that. I really do. It takes a lot. It takes a whole lot. I'm the type of person, uh, let's say you come to spend a night, right? And you say, listen, I'm tired. I don't really feel like it, and you know. Okay, I respect you. I respect you. But if you don't say anything like that, and you come to spend the night, and I'm in the mood, it is lights out, lights out. Yeah, I definitely do respect people that do sexless relationships. That tells you that their relationships is on a completely different level. There's nothing wrong with it at all. There will never be anything wrong with it. Somebody, yo, hating out here wilding. Somebody getting taken down tonight. You sound like a quarterback. Like you, yeah, that one on the left. I'm about to take that one out. That is so funny. Yo, this is great. This is really great. I looked forward to this. And to believe that I rushed my hair and my makeup. I was being so lazy today, so lazy. And then even after I get off of here, I gotta go cook. You know what tonight is? Well, you don't know, but I'm gonna tell you. Seafood night. It's about to be delicious. Everything I've been waiting for all week. Aww. Thank you. My eyelash keeps sticking because the glue probably isn't all the way dry. What's on the menu? Okay. When I say all week, I work 6 days a week. I work 6 days a week. So Wednesday is like my Friday. And yeah. It's not even like my Friday, it's like my Saturday. And then if I was to work, you know, the rest of the week. So what is on the menu? I got some mussels that I will be sauteing in a white wine sauce with French bread. Yes. Yes, with the French bread to dip in the white wine sauce and slop it on up. I also brought, I didn't know Angry Orchard sold rosé. So I got a sparkling rosé because you got to clean the palate when you're eating seafood. And I'm also doing a Caesar salad, courtesy of Dole, because I'm lazy as fuck and I didn't feel like chopping lettuce. So, oh, you love me eating seafood with me. Well, if you want a treat to a Red Lobster, no, I'm just kidding. Believe it or not, I don't really eat seafood like that, so It depends where you are. It really depends where you are. I think dinner should be around like 5 or 6 o'clock. Oh yeah, I forgot. I was looking down like where's my phone at, but my phone is right here. Oh, you're in Baltimore. What time is it there? Don't worry, I'll wait. Oh, 7:55. Yeah, so mm, 5 o'clock. Just about 5 here. So mm. Okay, Moran. I do not talk about uh, what city I'm in. I don't talk about where I am or anything because I've gotten some very strange emails lately. So I don't talk about any of that stuff at all. About to hit the Darnell Jones. At all, at all, at all. California. Does California have a? Do they have like an official song? I don't even fucking know. I'm from Philadelphia. When my life took a turn for the worst, probably around September. Yeah, I had to make moves, and so I just decided to follow my gut instinct in December and bounce the fuck out. And it's so crazy how everything works because life worked out for the better. There's no complaints. I do what I want, when I want, go where I want to go. And that's that. And it's almost like Carmen Sandiego. Like, where the fuck is she now? Like, what is she doing now? And then, like, it's so crazy because, like, I keep things under wraps now. I really keep things under wraps. I'm not as out there as I was before. Um, I was in Philly last week. And, yeah, got the fuck out of there. Peace. So I come around when I want, disappear when I want to. If you look at my profile, it's just bi-coastal. It's so strange because I remember always feeling broke when I was in my last relationship and my marriage, and I just felt like I kept working hard and working hard and working hard and nothing was happening, working hard and working hard. And then when everything happened, it's like the pieces like literally started to fall into place. And I remember when things started happening for me, the first thing I thought was, you should be here. That's the first thing I thought. But that statement was a natural reaction to always having somebody around for, 4.5, 5 years. Always having somebody around. Always having somebody around. So, would I remarry? Hell fucking yeah, I never even got a chance to wear my wedding dress. Fucking expensive ass wedding dress. I guess shit packed away in my storage right now. Hell yeah, I would remarry. If I found the right person. There were signs in my relationship that I ignored. There were things that happened that I ignored, that I was just like, oh, it'll be okay. This would change. And, it didn't though. It didn't. And I'm reluctant to talk about those things. But I definitely would remarry if I found the right person and I felt like they were genuine and I felt like they had those qualities that were missing from my last relationship. There should be no problem with remarrying. I'm a hopeless romantic, I guess you can say. Plus, I like to swoon my women. Would I get a new wedding dress? Yeah, I guess if you're a superstitious person. The thing about it is that I don't look at it like that was the dress that was intended for my last wedding. I look at it like that's my once in a lifetime wedding dress. I went through thousands of wedding dresses. You guys have no idea how many wedding dresses. I went through thousands of wedding dresses, 24/7, 365. And when I came across the perfect wedding dress, no doubt about it in my mind, I got that perfect wedding dress. And so for me, you know, a lot of people do say that you don't want to wear that wedding dress. But I just look at it as I wasn't meant to wear that wedding dress for April. I was meant to wear it when it's ready to be worn. Tough luck. There is somebody watching this right now like, man, I never thought about it like that. Yeah, she's my dream dress. Love will blind a person, and let me tell y'all, right? Not only will love blind a person, but when you can't accept responsibility for what you did in your relationship, you will forever be scarred. Fuck being blind. You will forever be scarred. Forever. And the saddest part about it is that, like, that's not going to be me. I've accepted my responsibility for what I did, and I've moved past it, and I'm learning to be a better person. So when I do get into the next relationship, I am going to be everything that I ever wanted to be. Can't say the same for my ex, though. I really can't. I can't. And let me tell y'all. Let me let y'all in a little secret, right? The same girl that she dogged out and said, "Oh, I would never fuck with her. She's hideous." That's the same girl she messing with now. April friends never ever liked me from the beginning. I now know, because like I said, hindsight is everything. I know that April was probably talking shit about me to her friends. Because if she could fuck with the little Indian chick that looked like E.T., and I lie to you not, I have showed my family and my friends a picture of this girl, and everybody says the same thing. Is this a joke? My aunt was just like, I really love April. I wanted you guys to work everything out. But is she fucking slow? And I'm just like, listen, I'm not here to judge. She can deal with whoever she want to deal with. That's her snatch. If she want to give it to the girl that looks like a 13-year-old Indian boy, that's completely fine with me. That's her snatch. Whatever, completely fine with me. But yeah, she definitely dogged that girl out, and she's still messing with her. She's still dealing with her. And April, if you're watching this, somebody in your life isn't loyal. She does look like E.T. I'm not lying about that. She really does look like E.T. I don't know. I was thinking about sharing a picture, but I was like, you know what? Karma will come back and bite me in the ass, because karma is still biting April in the ass to this very fucking second. Still biting her in the ass. So, why? That's the thing about it. Like, when me and April when we was in therapy, yo, word to my mother, when we was in therapy, April was like, oh, Marquita, she could be very petty. I know how she is. Y'all, I've taken the high road this whole time. April has done some really, really nasty things this whole time. And let me just give y'all a little clue, right? This is the honest to God truth. April knows that Valentine's Day is a very big day for me. It's a day for lovers. Even if I have no one to spend Valentine's Day with, like I spent it with my best friend, but even if I have like nobody romantic to spend it with, Valentine's Day means a lot to me. She sent me, well, she didn't even send it to me. She sent information for her divorce lawyer to my best friend. On Valentine's Day. You're really hurt, girlfriend. You're really, really hurt. Go tell your mom to wipe your tears and fucking knock the dirt off your boo-boos, because guess what? I can talk about it now with not one single tear in my eye, because this shit didn't faze me. You want to get dirty and you want to get petty. This is the reason why shit keeps happening in your life. This is the reason why bad things keep happening, you know? And that's the saddest part about it. You know, April called me petty, and obviously, like, from letting her friend destroy some of my stuff when I was moving out to, you know, throwing some of my stuff out and saying, oh, I didn't know you wanted it, and just all types of stuff. Like, girl, E.T. is a bounce back. E.T. The girl really looks like E.T. She looks like E.T. with glasses. This is the same girl. If you guys watched the video when I talked about the relationship, this is the same girl that walked up to me when we were at Pride last year. When we were at Pride. And I was like, damn, should I fly to Philly and go to Pride? I'd probably snuff this ugly Joan if I ever seen her in her face. Like, I probably would. But let me move on from that, because, you know, all that negativity, I'm angry. I am angry because of all of that. And like I said, April dogged this girl out. Like, she dogged her out. How are you fucking the same girl that you was talking shit about? What? That's how I know that that April was probably dogging me out to her friends when we were first dealing with each other. Because for your friends to never like me and for them to disrespect me and all this other bullshit, you had to say something to them. If you can talk about this girl that you're still rocking with, you had to. So, I don't even know how these calls are getting through. Yeah, no. I did come very far, and they're not worth it. I take the high road on everything now. The high road on everything. You know, I don't bother her. I don't bother her at all, whatsoever. Girl, what body? Didn't I tell you she got the body of a 13-year-old Indian boy? She ain't got no body. She's all bones. All bones and hairy armpits. Let me stop. Let me stop. I'm so serious. I'll stop though. I'll stop. Y'all gonna be on the internet searching for that girl. Maybe I'll share a picture later on. Shh. Our secrets. Mom's the word. Yeah, April, if you're watching and somebody in your life has been very deceitful, that's how I know everything. And the craziest part about it is that, like, I'm on my business. I stay in my own lane. I stay in my own lane. Y'all, I know because I think April watched one of the old videos. She watched one of the old videos. She sent me something. This was a minute ago. She sent me a text message. This son talk about something. Oh, and don't talk about me on YouTube. Hold on. Miss, if I decide to talk about my life, that is my life. Plus, people ask all the time, so what the fuck you want me to do? Be like, oh, don't ask questions about April? Shit. Hey, I didn't even notice that. Like, my eyes, no, not too dark. Yeah, I am speaking about my experience, but I said that before. I have a right to talk about the things I went through. I have an absolute right. The only reason why I can use April's name is because y'all know who I was with. Y'all know who I was married to. Everybody knows who April is. Why? Because she started the channel with me. Like, what the fuck? Like, come on. I don't say anybody else's names. Even if the Indian girl name is the opposite of what she actually is. But whatever. Yo, yeah, my aunt was flaming April. What? She was flaming her. Like, yo, that shit was crazy. She had an all-out drag session. Like, that shit was crazy. Oh, Shay, you caught that shade, huh? Let me stop. Girl, April, like, she, like, that's the thing, like I said, when you become at peace with the decisions that you made while you was with somebody in the past, you can move on. Trust me, I still get angry because the way everything happened. And this is the way somebody explained it to me. They was like, April has man mentality. A lot of men will do something But when the women do it, they're tainted, they're a disgusting person. And she was just like, damn near your whole relationship, that girl was asking for an open relationship. And now she want to be all in her feelings and butthurt and this, that, and third. That's her problem. She did that to herself. And they're right. Fuck it. Fuck it. I'm young. I'm cute. This all my hair. And I got edges. So why should I sit there and, be sad and crying over somebody that didn't even appreciate me? Why should I be sad and crying over somebody that I leveled up on once I left? Why? Why should I be? It's levels to this shit, April. Levels. Catch one. But guys, we've talked about a lot. I'm going to wrap this up. Does anybody else have any son? Did you just call her Kelly Bundy? Yo, you're on to something. I'm not going to say much, but you were on to something. That is so funny that you said that. That is so funny. As soon as you said Kelly Bundy, I completely got it. I understood it. I don't know if everybody else caught it, but trust me, I got it. That is so funny. Listen, you are being respectful. This is how I think about it. What other people feel about me is none of my business. So if you peep something and that's this eyelash over here is drawing on me. Yeah, if you peep something, you're just observant. Fuck it. Come on, let's be honest. April's not anything to any of us here, right? So that's the way I think about it. I'm nothing to her, right? The whole lash on the end. You see that little tiny dot of glue? That's because the fucking top lash keeps sticking to it. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up soon because I need to go hop on dinner. No, I'm not pulling it off. I just put these on. These bitches is gonna be on here for a week. You're welcome. You guys got any questions before I wrap this up? Any questions? What? There's nothing wrong with talking about lashes. Ugh. You thought that she was blessed to have me? Thank you. I appreciate that compliment. I don't know who Tiffany Davidson is. I've never heard of her. Nobody's never mentioned her to me. Is she cute? Is Tiffany Davidson cute? Hey, Lisa. Is Tiffany Davidson cute? Is she single? Does she have an IG? A DM I can slide in? No questions, guys. No more questions. Nobody. I give you guys, let's see, 3 minutes for your final questions. 3 minutes. Oh, thank you. Oh no, she got a whole family. I date moms. Now I don't want no parts. She married, I don't want no parts. But I'll definitely look her up. Oh, concealer. Sorry, I was looking at something. Um, this is my concealer. Listen, before I did this live, I was on a live on another app doing my hair and makeup. Child, that was so dope. That was my first time on there, and like all these people were watching me and they were commenting to me, and then like they can send like gifts and stuff like that. Like it's not real gifts. I don't know what the gifts actually are and what they do, but I gotta go back to the app and check it out. It was really really decent, but I'll share that information too. But I just use Wet n Wild concealer because it's the shit. How are Cali girls compared to Philly girls? I wouldn't know because my dumbass doesn't do anything but work and stay in a house. So, I mean, I met a couple Cali girls, but I don't know. Just like a minute and a half until we wrap this up. Any last questions? Any last questions? Lisa, you gotta go back and watch the whole thing. You gotta go back and watch the whole video. It got very interesting. It was a little interesting. It's a kind of slow start, but it got very interesting. People ask questions and I just answer them. I'm just here to answer shit. Vibe with West Coast girls. I'm trying to vibe with all girls. All girls. Oh, my crazy ass story times. Some of them like I have to censor and girl, I've been through a lot. I'll probably get on YouTube live maybe like tomorrow, some shit like that. I won't have all this makeup on and stuff like that, but maybe tomorrow. But all right, guys, I have mad questions. Don't ask me ask questions. Listen, Hayden, just hit me up on Instagram. You can hit me up on Instagram. I'll respond. You can ask your questions. I don't have no problem answering that. Shit, we done talked about everything. We talked about the side chicks. We talked about sex. We've talked about my exes, well, a couple of exes, but yeah, just send me a message on Instagram. I feel like as soon as I hang up off of here, as soon as I end this joint, it's gonna be like, hey, this is Hayden, because that does happen sometimes. It does happen. But all right, guys, let me wrap this. Have you found a new therapist out there? No. I have not. Actually, I was looking to see if my therapist can do phone sessions because I miss her so much. I miss her, and the last time we spoke, she was really proud of me. So, but let me wrap this up. Baja fish tacos? No. For some odd reason, fish and taco don't really go too well with me, so I'm not really sure, but. Alright, guys, let me end this because I'm just gonna get caught up in the messages that's coming in now. But thank you for watching. I'll talk to you guys soon. I really do appreciate the love and the support. You guys are amazing. Bye. How do you end this shit? Wait. No, oh, here it is.